What's up, chat? We live, we live. We gonna try to go 3 for 3. You feel me? Everybody tune in. We about to start up a match in a couple of seconds. Tune in, y'all tune in. We locked in, chat. You gotta drink your water, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? We waiting for a match.
who cares? All I know is me and you, we're dead a couple times, every bet. And that's the thing is, like I said, when do you find out that you're good at this? And then before they said no steering, so how is he going left, right? Is he just ride on the ice? And it doesn't know, because I've seen crashes, I've seen mistakes. So yeah, man, I just want to understand, at what age do you get into this? When do you guys start building your team? And it's like, why? At what point you're like, you know what, not bobsledding. I need some skeleton leaning by myself. Solo vibes, 90 hours down the ice. Head first. Shout out to white people though, man, because you guys be creating such interesting sports for me to watch and such dangerous sports where I can just watch from my couch and feel like I'm in danger, like, yo, I'm not doing this. It's just like a miss a bullet. Ice, left, right.
These kids, okay, from the feel of this, I can tell this is a multiple.
Queso.
Thank you for the absolutely massive amount of chocolate bars. Get this dude on the mod list, please, and thank you. I what? I beat Anna. Are you joking? The worst part is it's too small. Man, whoever sent me this, because what on this planet? Okay, that one's accurate. I'm glad you didn't keep drawing, because that was about to get bad. Ahoy, Case. I hope you'll use this
from the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Jets. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking on some responsibility, but he was happy to do so there.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Wilson going to come out throwing. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Play action. Now Wilson. Out to his left. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I think he had eyes on that run the whole time. Good anticipation, because it seemed to me he waited for the coverage to get drawn away and then had the easy scamper out of bounds to get the short yardage first down.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. That good for 22 and a first down. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg? and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. That's thrown quickly out wide to Lazard. And he is out of bounds here.
You're right there, Chad.
9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
You got to score right now.
They'll try to run with Hall.
Touchdown.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Jets marching right down the field on their opening drive to take the early lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. Here now, 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Prescott. They've got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing. Prescott.
Damn.
He finds his man, Pollard. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 41 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. One of the linebackers has got it. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Prescott on 1st down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And running with power here. And the Jets are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
They go play action now. Wilson. That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
With the score, Cowboys 14, Jets 7.
2nd quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Here's Wilson. He'll get this to Lazard. Touchdown, Jets.
Oh, good shit, Brody. You going crazy.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets are an extra.
My son eating right now.
When you give up a long touchdown drive, you're looking for a silver lining. In this case, it's the fact that your offense had a chance to rest, and now they can come out in the field charged up and ready to go.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Yo, make him fumble, gang. Get your get back.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Eluding the pressure.
Throw that pill.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's
Come
about.
on, gang.
Now, penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Pollard.
Get him.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 1. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Trying to run forward with Pollard. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun. That's going to be caught. touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have broken the tie.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Well, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there.
Yo,
point
that shit.
And 4th down now coming up.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Open man, here is Kyle.
Yo, good shit. Good shit, bro.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. Now Wilson on 1st down. Open man, here is Conklin. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Play action. It's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Wilson. And this is caught inside the 5.
Good catch, bro.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. 2nd and goal from the 1. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
A quick throw here out to Cobb.
Don't do that too.
Out of bounds right around the 20. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion.
Don't do that too.
That will bring up second down. On second down, a run with Hall. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
It's money down. It's money down.
It's better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Now Wilson.
Oh, no, no.
Oh. This one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6, and I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did.
And bro, shake it off. Shake it off, bro. Shake that shit off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Yeah. Come on.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
It's like making the content and then not.
On second down, Wilson.
Nice.
This is Cobb with a catch right side.
Nice.
Before he's out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Every now and then I can
you got 3 minutes.
Because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play,
wide open.
Well.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Again, Wilson.
Circle.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's 3rd and 10, bro. 3rd and 10.
He was right up in his grill.
Yo, we need this.
Without a license, don't you?
I need you to cook up.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 3rd down.
Circle.
Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Oh, man, that hurt.
So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
That was open, gang.
Just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they...
He's got a man, complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they
look, triangle.
Get this proverbial train back on track?
Oh!
This is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
Look at 83. Running a fade. Triangle.
On second down.
Damn.
Going right side here.
I respect it. Look, same route. Come on, look. They disrespected me. Bro. They leave me open.
The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender,
They disrespected me, gang.
They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now he throws it.
Wilson's third of the game.
I don't like that, bro. Yo, the one time he throws it my way.
Their own 33. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense
I was open the past 2 times. Now he picks
a
it.
little bit better, Charles.
Damn.
Nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A second down throw for Prescott. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them leveling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
On third down, it's Pollard. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 36-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Going to run again here with Pollard. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Prescott now on second down. Touchdown, Cowboys! Brandon Cooks. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams.
Damn.
That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand
He's not even trying.
move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. And he's going to
He's not even trying, yo.
backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Maybe. I know.
So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks, 59 yards. And the Cowboys have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Aubrey good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with it. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Bro, why he just leave him open like that?
Touchdown. CeeDee Lamb. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually...
And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by
Damn.
Clark. There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
NBA players.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Wilson to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And look at this. It's a fake. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football because now, not only did you not get it, and you really had no chance to, what a short field that you turned the ball over to the other offense.
Many additional
2nd down and a yard.
This is going to be truly epic.
Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They are powerful.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And now off to the races down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a jet touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. Cowboys are able to recover.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
They'll try and run it here. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Well, I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And the Jets have got it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
This has just really been a solid second half from them, CD, as they add another touchdown to the lead and they start to pull away in what was once a close ball game.
Yeah, they actually put the Jets on in this one, didn't they? Put a little cherry on top with that touchdown. Now we just got to play out this final minute, and they'll get a chance to celebrate a very hard-earned victory.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. Flush to his right. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Wilson throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Cobb. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll go for it. It's Hall.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
When you get down this deep, Charles, you hate to settle for a field goal. They roll the dice on 4th down, really just hoping to get that first. But as it turns out, they take it all the way into the end zone.
You mentioned that they took a little bit of a gamble there. Think about it this way. Most teams throw the ball in this situation in the NFL, so they really gambled with a running play, and boy, did it pay off. Pay dirt.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Well, Prescott here to throw. This is caught. It's Cooks. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Dallas.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Chat, I already know y'all saying, oh, he got 86 points. Hey, chat, it happens. You know what I'm saying? I made mistakes. My teammate made mistakes. It happens. But, you know, game number 2, we're going to lock in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Detroit Lions.
Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
You said what?
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. That's caught. It's Sam LaPorta. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, Now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll be
Come on, defense. You gotta stop that.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting the tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. A good pickup there at 22. Now, this first drive looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Goff. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Now Goff. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They go ahead and snap it. Goff.
Fuck.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
You should have earned it. You won't score anyway. You should have declined that shit.
Set up with a 1st and goal. Montgomery back to the ground. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
You're right. I guess it didn't matter.
David Montgomery, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Batchley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Nah, that was.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Ready.
Young looks to throw on 1st down. The connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now Young. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end.
That was a dot.
He's out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Young's throw taken in by Chark. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and a couple. Young.
Good fucking catch, boy.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the
'Cause I definitely overthrew that shit.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Again, it'll be Hubbard. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles. On 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. If you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Yes.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Here we go.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete.
I needed that.
Hook up here on the 4th
Needed
down
that.
pass
Look.
attempt, and the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery.
It's 3rd and 2.
A little space. He gets us up near the 10. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery.
Let's go.
And
4th and inches. Let's go.
Very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Montgomery, they'll run for
Let's go.
This will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. First down, Young. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Young on 3rd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Screen. I missed. Damn, hold it.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Only 3 there on the screen at second down. And they're going to speed things up here.
Hold on.
Throwing again is gone. And he's got it.
Yo, he just bean-topped him. Good catch.
A gain there of 30 big ones.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Good catch.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
That comeback route was dangerous.
About a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Goff now looks to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Don't let him score. Don't let him score.
Goal after the gain of 5. The Lions will use the
Don't let
first
him
of their
score.
timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Montgomery is in for a Lions touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field.
Come on, Panthers.
And then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved him.
Who the fuck said is this New York? Wait, what the fuck? That's some dumbass question.
His teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Here are the Lions
Niggas is in Harlem, bro.
and kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football
You got the
out
Puerto Rican
to the
parade
25.
and everything, man.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressive.
Yo, good defense, bro. Damn.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
That one complete. He finds Sharp. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. This now a 3rd and 4. To throw, Young. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there for Carolina. 47 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Young.
Short throw there, caught by Thomas.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Young to throw it. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29.
That sack courtesy of Jack Campbell. This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. To Montgomery to begin the drive. Stiff-armed him. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
47 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Come on, defense, lock in.
He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
Oh, you wilded.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards there, a big one.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
They'll fake the give. Now gone.
Yes.
And it'll be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
On play action, Young. And incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation that we're playing, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll throw again. Young. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now it's gone.
Yo, that was my pick, yo.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 30. Gone. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL.
Mm. Oh my gosh, man. I'm still on pause, man. Come on, I'm trying to play the game.